kidding me.
Come here often.
You're not on the schedule today.
No, I'm not on the hospital schedule. I'm on your schedule.
I'm fine, Jay. Go home.
Well, now I see. I promised to be your eyes, so you stuck with me.
My vision is great.
That's good. These experimental drugs are working, right?
You know, I haven't had a single episode all day.
Dr. Kravitz, you have a visitor in the main lobby.
Look at it this way. I'm just going to keep you company.
You know what? I don't have rounds, no consults, no patients at all. Now, the paperwork may bury me alive, but I certainly think I can handle it on my
Well,
own.
that's good. But the good news is you don't have to, because I'm here. I'm all yours.
You know what?
Come on.
I don't know whether to be grateful or annoyed.
You should just be safe. We just want you to be safe. Hi.
Is this a secret club or can anybody join?
Okay.
Cereal for dinner?
Yes, ma'am. Bachelor life. Well, at least while Randy's in Italy being beautiful.
I thought Ryan would be here by now.
Well,
We were gonna grab a bite before we took off.
I'm sure he'll be here any minute. But in the meantime, if you're hungry, I can fix you a bowl of cereal. You know, if Hayward has his way, I'll be out of a job and eating these for the rest of my life.
I am sorry that David's been making your life so miserable.
Well, if Hayward decides to swing the axe, I'll deal. Until then, I'm gonna stay focused, keep my head down, and pretty much do the best I can do. Oh. Ooh, Randy hates that.
Randy probably misses that, and you, already.
Well, at least I clean up after myself.
Oh, no you don't. No. As long as I'm staying here, you and Randy don't touch a dish. Let me.
Okay. Oh, see, I think that may be a little more important than KP.
Hello.
Hey, I just want to let you know I'm going to be a little bit late.
Something wrong?
No. I just have an errand to run, and I will be there as soon as I can.
I'll be here.
If you have such a hot date, why are your hands all over me?
Seriously, folks, it still feels like I need clearance for this conversation.
Yeah, that's just silly. You caught us in the middle of one of our redecorating covert plans.
I'm still processing your last effort. But hey, it makes my wife happy. Knock yourselves out.
Now, how could I not be happy when I have a husband like you?
You mean an unemployed husband?
Suspended.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, just more misery raining down from the hell that is Hayward, right? Speaking of hell.
Dr. Hubbard, Dr. Martin, nice to see you both have so much free time to gossip. I guess I'm going to have to reevaluate the current schedule. You wanted to see me?
You'll excuse us.
Sure.
I got your memo about the next proposed staff cuts. And I would like to know why my son is at the top of the list.
Angela's not really been herself lately, and I don't know whether it's from the disappointment, not being pregnant, the job here, or something else, but I do know that Hayward is not helping. So until I can get him behind bars for crashing Erica's plane, it'd mean a lot to me if you could sort of be my eyes here.
Yeah, hey, I've already got you covered.
Frankie has been an exemplary doctor. And the only reason that you're moving him to the top of your downsizing list is because he's a Hubbard.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't you shelve the paranoia for a minute, okay, and take a look at the budget. If you can find a way to cut $200,000, I'll happily remove the staff cuts from the table.
Yes, I can think of several areas where we could be more cost effective.
Wonderful. Let's hear them. Doctor, that was your invitation to wow me, so I'm all ears.
If I can keep this, I will just refer to my notes and send you a memo.
Do you have an idea or don't you? Or is this just your way to prolong the inevitable? Because I don't have time to be jerked around.
David, look, there are legitimate avenues that we have not
Okay,
explored.
great. That's fine. Please, show them to me. Point to one area that can be trimmed.
Jesse, I'll be right back.
So unless the figures have shown you otherwise, there's no fat left to cut. But is that what this is really about, Angie? You know I'm right and you hate to admit it?
Hey. What are you guys doing? Fun with numbers?
This has nothing to do with you.
You're swinging your cleaver at the budget, right? So anybody who's on your hit list, they better duck.
Look, this is an administrative matter.
No, well, it involves human beings, right? I'm a human being. People living, breathing. Weren't you talking about the rotation schedule, and that you would revisit the budget?
Yeah.
And this way, you know, trimming down the overtime was, I think you were talking about.
Yeah, there it is. It's exactly what I was looking for. Listen, if I rework the rotations and reduce the hours of the entire staff, I can save a bundle on overtime. And when you factor in the health and pension costs that we'd save, I mean, it'll bring you close to the figures that you're looking for.
If you feel you can structure a new schedule, send it my way. I'll take a look at it.
Is there a problem?
You tell me. You're usually so much more on the ball, Angie.
You know what? I am going to draw up a proposal, and I will get it to you email by the end of the day. Now, is that on the ball enough for you?
All right, then get to it. Coffee break's over, folks.
Thank you.
That was close, very close.
It was too close. And all David needs is one sign of weakness from me, and then you and Frankie and every patient who sets foot in this hospital will suffer.
You really need to find better things to do with all that free time you have, rather than hanging around your wife, bothering her at her place of work.
Oh, trust me, there's plenty to do. And actually, I'm enjoying this free time. Gives me a lot more time to focus on you.
Yeah, I'm a fascinating subject, aren't I?
Fascinating, huh? The planes falling from the sky, sabotage, payoffs, the attempted murder of Erica Kane. Some juicy stuff. And you're right up in the middle of it, and I'm going to prove it.
You know, I suggest you find a more productive hobby. You know, something like model planes, Pilates, beekeeping. You know, something that you can show for your efforts.
Well, there will be plenty to show by the time this investigation is over.
No. You're just going to be disappointed in the end, because there's nothing to find. Enjoy your suspension.
Maybe Ryan just ran into Greenlee, and that's why I hurt her.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm sure she didn't mean that his hands were all over her.
Probably not.
Okay, I'm looking for a little bit more enthusiasm here.
Have you even talked to Ryan recently about where things stand with Greenlee?
He swears she's in the past.
Well, there you go.
Okay, enough playing Switzerland. Do you think something's going on with them? Should I be worried?
Look, Ryan took you to Amanda and Jake's wedding. What happened? Greenlee crisis. He left you. And just the other day, the big date, Ryan asks for a rain check. Why? Greenlee crisis.
But he showed up for our date in the end. So you do think there's something going on? Should I cancel the trip? Say something to Ryan?
Look, if you need a second opinion about your gallbladder, I'm your man. But advice about these kind of things, you need to stop turning to me.
Okay. How about a hypothetical then?
How about a hypodermic needle in my right eye?
Listen, you have this friend, and your friend likes this guy. And the more time she spends with him, the more she likes him. And she's pretty sure that he likes her too. I mean, he put her on his speed dial, and he's including her in time with his daughter, who, by the way, your friend is also starting to care more and more about.
Should I be taking notes on this?
Listen, now there's this trip to New York City. It's out of town, it's overnight. It could be a big turning point in their relationship. So say you know